is about to make history here at the Giro. Del Toro is going to take the final left-hand turn and then he is going to ride to victory. The Maglia Rosa, he is back! Stage 16 and a first big day in the mountains. Isaac del Toro to prove his Grand Tour winning credentials. Van Ayuso put into difficulty at the back. UAE Team Emirates then in control of the GC group as they descended towards the foot of the final climb. Giulio Pellizzari attacked from the group of favourites. And in the GC group they waited for the next attacks, which came from Simon Yates, followed by the Maglia Rosa and by Richard Carapaz. Richard Carapaz attacked and went clear. Instantly, Isaac del Toro was on the wheel of Simon Yates. As Carapaz continued to gain time, Isaac del Toro was dropped then by Simon Yates and Michael Storer and losing time on GC. All on his own, Isaac del Toro in the Maglia Rosa, crossing the line. Isaac del Toro still the Maglia Rosa, but with a massively reduced advantage. 26 seconds to Simon Yates.
Thank you, man. I come in the last moment. No. I'm sorry, I can't anymore. No.
Isaac del Toro still the Maglia Rosa, but with a massively reduced advantage. 26 seconds to Simon Yates.
Tocca godere, tocca soffrire. Questo è ciclismo.
We're still confident. We still have the pink jersey with Isaac. We go for the second mountain stage. It's a hard climb, Mortirolo, but then there is a long valley before Bormio. We need to be attentive. We need to, again, we will protect our leader, our pink jersey, and at the end we'll be the likes to talk.
Another big day out in the mountains. There's eventually a 38 rider moving. The Maglia Rosa group coming in and closing a 10 or 12 second gap. Bardet still with a little bit of an advantage heading towards the top of the climb. But Isaac del Toro, taking Richard Carapaz with him, attacked over the top of the final climb of the day and went off in search of the front of the race and a stage win. To make history here at the Giro, once again for Mexico. A last lunge from Richard Carapaz and Romain Bardet to neutralise the attack from Isaac del Toro. No chance. Del Toro is going to take the final left-hand turn and then he is going to ride to victory. The Maglia Rosa, he is back.
¿Todo bien? ¿Bien o no? Basta cicciocchi! Hai visto? Come è andata con te? Bene? Bene.
Young Mexican reversing the disappointments of yesterday with his family on hand to greet him at the finish line in Bormio.
Were you under control?
Yeah, a little bit. I predict like with the team like something like this will happen, and of course you don't want to let go all the GC riders. And I went to them, I take it easy, I put a little bit of pressure on the other ones after the descent, and then I just tried to relax and recover because obviously it was hard stage to try to do the last kick in the last climb. We make this plan with the team and the team give me all the confidence to try full gas.
Sì, ma è difficile farlo?
Lo so,
Dillo, è facile, anche nel plan era facile.
solo i talenti riesce a farlo.
No, cosa è il talento?
Dopo te lo spiego.
Dopo me lo spieghi.
Te lo spiego dopo. Prima ti abbraccio, poi te lo spiego.
Ok.
Bravo, Tom.
After 2 days in the high mountains, stage 18, mostly flat, offers some respite for the general classification contenders. Unfortunately for Juan Ayuso, however, bad luck continues to follow him during this Giro d'Italia.
Juan on stage 9, he unfortunately had a crash and he got a cut to his left knee. I had to put 3 stitches in. And then after that he struggled with the knee. The knee was very bruised and he couldn't really find good condition. He battled hard. But then on stage 17 he got a wasp in his helmet and unfortunately the wasp stung him and he got angioedema, or very swollen around the eye, and his eye closed. So he was unable to see with both eyes, and that made it very difficult to ride the bike and not safe to ride the bike. So he had a big risk for crashing the bike because he couldn't see very well. So we wanted him to stop, but he wanted to help the team, and he tried as hard as he could but had to abandon in stage 18.
Strategy is stay next to him much we can. We have a strong rider like Rafa Majka, Adam Yates. We found Baroncini that is super, Igor Arieta is super, and then we still also McNulty. Okay, we lost 2 teammates, but the team is still strong. If you see somebody in trouble, it can be also for us. I expect that then you attack immediately. If they are all the same, maybe tomorrow is the big day.
First of 2 massive days in the Alps to determine the outcome of the Maglia Rosa. A total of 5 classified climbs along the way from Biella to Champoluc.
Hasta el final, hasta Roma! Torito, 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 Torito. Viene, viene, muy bien.
Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe took up the pace setting behind UAE Team Emirates, piloting the Maglia Rosa to deter attacks. The remains of the peloton being driven on by Rafa Majka, and Richard Carapaz attacking with Simon Yates and Isaac del Toro, but unable to shake them off. On to the final categorised climb of the day, the Cat 2 climb, and close to the top, Richard Carapaz tried again to shake Isaac del Toro. This time Simon Yates and Derek G unable to respond. Del Toro then straight onto the wheel of the Ecuadorian, and those 2 riders going clear. In second place then, the battle for the bonus seconds, with Isaac del Toro comfortably taking second place ahead of Richard Carapaz in third.
Michael just crossed the line. He's going to celebrate with his fellow teammate. Del Toro is coming here to embrace. Pretty amazing job. Good polish down.
Raffa è stato meraviglioso oggi.
Sì.
Bravo, bravissimo. Dove sta Isaac? Isaac ha detto che vai. Isaac!
Minuto e 10 finisco.
Fermo.
Está claro que no venía, vamos a ser honestos, no venía aquí como el líder del equipo, eran Ayuso y Yates, pero ha demostrado que sin perder tiempo y sin menospreciar absolutamente el trabajo que él hizo, incluso para los primeros días para sus líderes, ha demostrado que es líder por méritos propios, está en la situación que él se ha merecido, que él ha ganado y que él ha conseguido por calidad, por mentalidad y sobre todo porque ha sido el más regular en todos los terrenos.
The final day of GC action, Isaac del Toro in the pink jersey, Richard Carapaz full of intent still to try and win the Giro d'Italia, with Simon Yates going into the race in third. And Casper Asgreen with EF Education Easy Post started to work on the front of the bunch, letting the gap grow out to nearly 9 minutes. And then the race got closer and closer to the big showdown on the mighty Colle delle Finestre. EF Education Easy Post raced towards the foot of the climb, and Georg Steinhauser with Carapaz on his wheel attacking almost instantly on the lower slopes of this long climb. Isaac del Toro isolated, but able to bridge across to Carapaz. Simon Yates then attacking once, twice, 3 times. This time there was no immediate reaction from Richard Carapaz, and the British climber started to ride clear. Carapaz and Isaac del Toro under pressure in the general classification and seeing the virtual lead of the race go away from him. Simon Yates went over the top of the climb. Isaac del Toro finishing with the other group of favourites with a sprint and signing off in style.
Secondo al Giro!
Qué bueno. Hey, nada más segundo al Giro.
Nada más.
Nada más.
Rafa!
Todo bien, todo bien. Hecho perfecto. Muy bien.
I think we can't be disappointed. I mean, we did a good race all the 3 weeks. Isaac is still young. I don't even know how old he is. He's like 21 or something. You know, it's his first Giro, and he's got many years ahead of him. So, okay, we didn't win, but I think we can't be too disappointed. On this last climb, we were going so fast at the beginning, and like I said, we did a good race. But when one guy is just a little bit stronger, then you have to take him on the chin.
I think it's one of my best dreams ever. I almost realized something that I cannot believe, and it's super hard to do better. Of course, it's painful and not the best losing the last day, but I can be mature and yeah, be proud about what I did with my team. Without my team and my guys, I cannot do this. They passed me all the experience and all the confidence that I need, and it's such an incredible feeling to be here in this position in one Giro d'Italia. It's incredible.
E sale sul palco delle premiazioni con Adam Liei, bella presidente Lega Ciclismo Professionistico, da Massimo Lazzarini, responsabile eventi autostrade.